the Hawkeyes beat Wisconsin 81-66 on senior night. In the regular season finale, the Iowa Hawkeyes host the Wisconsin Badgers at Iowa Hawkeye Carver Arena and come up with the dub as Lucy Olsen led in all scores with 22 points, shooting 9 of 16. But before we get into the game, there were some pictures going around with Lucy and her mom and how crazy alike they look. Just check it out. And ahead of senior night, Lucy Olsen does talk about joining the Iowa Hawkeyes as she was a transfer from Villanova, and she gets a little emotional about it.
Man, it's the place to be. I feel like it was just yesterday answering all these questions of why Iowa, and I don't know, just from the start, felt like family, felt like the best community, and now that I've been here for so long, it really is like that, so.
We've had a few players in here that have been here for all 4 years, and I feel like you're the first one who's been already kind of visibly emotional already. Why is that with you that just after 1 year that you're feeling these kind of emotions for Iowa?
Yeah, I think they just took a chance on me, and yeah, I don't know, it's a lot. And just the progression throughout the season, we've worked so hard, and we've ups and downs, but we kept fighting together, and I feel like this team is so special to me. Yeah.
But back to the game from yesterday. So Hannah Stuelke put on a show, taking over in the second quarter.
Lets her know you got to put something up. Inside look. Oh, baby Stuelke bailing out the Hawkeyes.
And finishes the game with a double-double at 21 points and 15 rebounds. And let me just add, 0 fouls. And as a post player, that's kind of a flex, but also she got 4 steals, which for her is a career high.
McCray has just been carrying the load. Yeah, it takes a lot of weight. Stuelke with the pick. Crowd going bananas.
And Sydney Falter, who has been doing great in the last few games, also does come up in double digits with 10 points, as does Addison O'Grady. But let me tell you, what looked like at first to be a great run for Iowa turned into a little bit of a back and forth as the Wisconsin Badgers were not letting them take this one that easily.
Pass by Stremlow, the freshman. Wisconsin credit the Badgers for not going away. Bringing down rain is the triple from Myers.
And at one point in the game, they were up, but Hannah Stuelke, again, comes in the second quarter, of which she scored or assisted on 13 straight points, which gave the Iowa Hawkeyes back the lead.
Yeah, I felt great. I was missing some shots, so a couple of those were just off my missed shots. But yeah, I think we all really wanted to get a win for the seniors, their last game in Carver, so yeah, I think that boosted my energy a bit.
But I have to give credit to Tess Myers on the Badgers for this 3-point buzzer beater that tied the game back up 36-36.
Porter, does she know it? With 2 in the quarter, you got to put it up if you're Tess. Got it!
And the bench is loving it too.
But in the third quarter, everyone started getting hot. A Falter, Lucy Olsen, just drilling threes.
Some looks early and often.
Catch and shoot. Stuelke battling. Another 3 ball for Iowa, and Fierbach drains it.
And the Iowa Hawkeyes took a lead that never got taken back by the Badgers.
And there it is. Dominant second half for the Iowa Hawkeyes.
The Hawkeyes out-rebounded the Badgers 12-2, and while Hannah Stuelke didn't have the most points in the game, she made such a huge impact. She had a perfect 7 for 7 at the free throw line, and this was actually her first career double-double with 20-plus points. And as sad as this is for the Badgers, this is great for the Hawkeyes because this was their 30th straight win against them, dating back to 2007. And Aaliyah Boston does actually interview Jensen about Lucy Olsen's transfer, and here is what she said. Also, apologies for the sound quality.
I just want to say, talk about senior night. How proud are you of your senior transfer, Lucy Olsen? I think her impact on your team has just been so important, so I'm excited to hear from you about that.
Yeah, Lucy, even before, we had our changes with our coaching staff, Lucy was, really courageous, right? She came in through the shadows of Caitlin Clark, and, when she came here, she really liked what that culture felt like, and she leaned into those moments. And, throughout the year, when you're transferring in as a point guard, you're trying to learn a system, you're trying to run it, and then you're managing that orbit that still includes Caitlin Clark. And I thought she really started to get that confidence and lean in to what she could do. I think it was the USC game when we won that game. So I'm so proud of her. I keep telling her, man, I wish I could have coached her for 4. She's just a beautiful young woman, inside and out. She's a great player, but she's even a better person. So I'm just really thankful that she said yes and she helped.
This gets the Iowa Hawkeyes just one step closer from that Big Ten. And just in case you're interested, here's Jensen's senior day speech that she gave at the end of the game, giving props to all of her players who came out with their families.
Been asked to play every role, and she has shined in every role. I will always remember everything you have done. AJ Editor, not one time did she ever get the shine in the right light, but we wouldn't be where we are today if she wouldn't have showed up every single day and pushed me. Lucy Olsen, there's very few people that would have the courage, even though it is so enticing to play in front of the best fans in the country, that would have the courage to come in and play behind number 22. But I think we found that she has some pretty doggone good shoes. And Kylie Thurma, she's a lesson in adversity. She made a wiser choice the second time around. Grateful for the example and for everything that you have done and meant. And how about her defense, setting the tone every single day. And we've seen Sid Alfolter just show us how it's done. To stay the course, to wait your turn, and to show up big at every possible time. She's a big dog for a big dog. I just want to say a special thank you publicly to this year's team for everything they've done. They stayed the course. They have weathered a lot. They came with big shoes to fill. They never batted it out. And they were led by this fantastic group of seniors.